2021. I'm at the Bego Racing RC Raceway JConcepts Canadian Outdoor Championships 2021. I'm running my E-buggy 2.0 for the very first time. I do have a video where I'm going to show that, some of the growing pains of my very first seating round. I have since fixed that problem. Now I am going to replace this whole motor mount because I've chewed it up really bad from my mistake with the pinion earlier. After a lot of wrenching and some turmoil, we finally got the pinion extracted, and my whole problem was because I was running a fairly... It's an affordable pinion, right? These are the Traxxas ones that I like, but they have a really big can on them, I guess, and I never really realized that that would be an issue versus the race pinion. They have a much more shallow can, so that's why I was having interference with my motor mount. It's been fixed, we're ready to go. I went up 2 teeth, so now I'm on a 17 tooth for my racing, so we'll see how we go qualifying. Since you didn't get to see the first qualifier or my first seating, I'm going to show you the first qualifier. So I fixed the buggy, we've gone up 2 teeth, so it'll be faster, and this will be an actual qualification run. Okay, practice run. Here we are with the new pinion. She's a little bit faster. The acceleration isn't as good though.
Information, small little information. We have a container at the end of the pits. If you need bags, go to the restaurant and you can throw away all your junk in the container. Thank you very much for keeping our place nice.
On arrête ça juste avant. La ligne d'arrivée. Le droit est fermé, the stretch line is closed. Stretch line is closed.
Alright, that was first lap. A little messy.
Thank you very much for keeping our place nice.
Trying to get used to the new acceleration.
Jean, David, Jonathan Banquet, Marc-André Lemieux, et Robert. Attention dans le quadruple, attention au deuxième quadruple. Ok, c'est clair.
La batterie va être déconnectée.
To get used to this buggy, it's all new to me. Everything's new. Using very little throttle, but that's how you do this. And then, whoa, getting too much air there, way too much.
Après 1 minute 30 de fête, Marc-André Lemieux qui va me prendre la tête, c'est le responsable là-bas, Jonathan Adam, Robert, au nom de David Mercier qui va me prendre la 4e place, suivi de Robert 5e, John 6, 7, Jonathan, 8. Place le slam appartenait à Marc-André Lemieux avec un 36,5.
Starting to get the feel for it now. Whoa, that was wrong. That was all wrong.
5 secondes à faire. 5 secondes. On continue l'autour, on continue l'autour. Finish it up, finish it up.
That was a good recovery.
Luc finish. Luc a terminé. John a finish.
It's day 2 at the track. We're at the Canadian JConcepts Championships 2021, except for we're getting kind of rained out right now. So I'm gonna have to wait and see what happens today. I was just getting my new buggy running, the EB48 2.0. Just getting used to that. And yeah, it's doing all right. I qualified all right, but anyway, hopefully the weather helps us. Just gonna jump up the driver's stand so I can show you the layout. And since I have been able to do a couple of qualification runs, I just want to talk about how I'm approaching this track. Start of the straightaway, come flying down here. And you got a big sweeping corner, little jump, hop over here, another hop, come around, little hop. This one is a big kicker. This one will send you way up in the air. Try and land the down. If not, you just land hard into that corner. There's a little bit of a split lane there, which is hard and difficult. Then you come into a blind corner. Now you're driving towards yourself, right? So now you're driving in towards your driver's stand. It kind of messes you up a little bit, but it's a big jump. Land in the third valley and then just roll that, come around. This one you can do double if you get it clean. Then you got a roller. You want to break up the hill, come around, brake, hit this smooth, so good power, land in the down, turn in, good power, land in the down, turn, chicane, and there's your lap. That's the run. It got kind of windy there. Hopefully you can hear it. And hopefully we can get started later today. So here we have kind of Team Associated, Team Bego, a bunch of independents everywhere. There's a big presence by Team X-Ray. You know, JQ Racing, X-Ray, Lozy, and their race teams, as this is a Canadian championship, so we have big name drivers here, sponsored drivers. And yeah, so that's just a little bit, half the pits. Gonna walk through the moat here. Now we're back to my little setup. I am by no means a professional racer. I kind of consider myself to be intermediate, and I like to show the good and the bad on my YouTube channel. So you'll see dirt, you'll see problems, you'll see issues that arise, but for the most part I'm having a great time, and really I just hope that it dries out a bit more so we can get racing today. Here's an overview of my layout. I'm running a Hobbywing XR8 SCT, the new Hobbywing G3 1900 kV motor, the battery that you just saw. I am running the FlySky Noble radio control this time. There's my transponder for lap times, so that's the EB48 2.0. And on the EB410 2.0, an older XR10 Pro Hobbywing ESC, a Tekno 8.5 motor. This is the exact same setup that I run at Electrosport RC every Wednesday. There could be some slight changes I could make here, but it's not really worth it with the way the track conditions are right now. I like how it's handling as is, so we're just going to keep running it. Team Tekno. Oh, I forgot to talk to you about the most important thing. When I got here yesterday in the morning, the most important thing is that I didn't have wheels and tires. So, since this is a JConcepts race, I bought JConcepts tires. These are Detox in blue. Detox blue, which is a soft compound. And then if the heat comes up, I'm going to run over to Detox Aqua. These are very similar. Oh, I just dropped my body in the mud puddle. Gross. All right, these tires are very similar to the Proline Slide Locks, where they have that kind of interlocking outer tread, but they're handling great. I've not been cleaning them, I've not been saucing them. They come off clean, they stick like great. I've been very happy with these tires, although just gluing them up took a while. On the 410, I've got the similar setup that I run, reverse positrons or electrons on the rear, and a barcode style, or an electron or a barcode on the front. For servos, I've got a Savox brushless. I'm running brushless and everything. They're SB2271 in the 10th scale, and an SB2274 in the 8th scale. This is a new 8th scale servo that I purchased. Savox is not a sponsor, or I get nothing from Savox. I just choose them because they're in stock and they're good quality and I can trust them. There are other servo brands you can get that are plenty just as good as that. I have been happy with going to the brushless servos though. Maybe it's placebo, but they seem just a little bit sharper. Half an hour since we last checked.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you're in 2006 then? Yeah. Okay, so it's looking a lot drier, but there's still some wet spots. So there's my friend Mark. He also drives Tekno. He's got all Tekno stuff. And he's got the new ET48 2.0. Looking good. Let's see under the hood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very nice. So it's an elongated truggy chassis, but it's based on the 2.0 platform. They just did most of the major upgrades that the 2.0's got, right? Does it use the same?
No, they updated.
They updated.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's 15 degrees.
Oh, it's a 15. Yeah, the buggies are 18, and
Yeah.
the truggy gets 15s. Nice. All Hobbywing electronics. It's clean.
APS servo.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
AGF-RC.
Love it.
Got the A81. Enjoy looking at the buggies while they're all clean, because once we get it on that track again, they're going to get really messy. All right, here we go out for qualifier 3, E-buggy, 35 plus E-buggy. This is actually the first time we've been able to race today because of weather. We've had weather problems. It's been really raining. They finally got the track dried off. Timing loop is working. Qualifier 3. I just want to get a shot of this just in case we get rained out of the mains. Just in case.
John, David, Jonathan Porter, Nicolas Renard. Ma prochaine vague est sur la piste, s'il vous plaît, j'aimerais. En préparation, j'aimerais avoir Rémi Collet, Martin Lévy, Michel Bois, Daniel Belvaux, Rick, Christophe Point, Louis Grenier, René Leblanc, Jim, Léanique, Vanef, Jean-François Champagne, Michel Robert et Marc-André Lemieux pour la prochaine vague en préparation. On ne recule pas, aucun recul sur la
It's
piste.
slippery, it's slick. That was, oh, turn. If the track wasn't slick, that would be exactly the way to do that.
30 secondes à faire. Touch Racing et Nicolas Renard. Stéphane Lavoie terminé. Jonathan Adon terminé. Toby terminé. John, you're done. Sur cette course-là,
Alright guys, that felt pretty good.
ça va me prendre
Didn't get too dirty.
John Kennedy, Jonathan Ponquette, David Merci. Mes mancheurs volontaires, s'il vous plaît. Sur la piste maintenant, Nicolas Martin Lévy.
Sorry. Morning, welcome to day 3 at the track. It's mains day. So we finished our third qualifier last night, and we're going to go out in about a half an hour and start the mains. So let me show you what I've got set up here. So I'm just getting things set up for the morning. This is my new custom pit board. John Kennedy, Team Bego Racing. Nice big pit board. EB 48.2. I really haven't needed to do anything. I tightened up the servo saver. Felt great yesterday. When it gets hot out, because it's supposed to be almost 40 today, and I might have to change tire compound. On the EB 410, I don't have to do much except for I think I'm gonna have to find some tires because I'm wearing through these pretty good, although these worn down barcodes on the front actually handle really well. But last night in the wet, I was having a little bit of a slippy problem with these reverse positrons, so we'll see. I have tires, I have stuff. I am doing a AAA main 4-wheel drive buggy, and I'm into B main for 35 plus E-buggy, and I'm in C main for main E-buggy. The track is looking pretty good, pretty dry, but it gets worn out. As you saw in Quebec Classic last year, like the face of the jumps, well, this is a landing point, they get pitted up. So you kind of got to walk the track and see where the most damaged points are. So you learn, like, over there you want to stay to the outside, and then there's some, and then that one over there you want to come to the inside. Just try and avoid the most damaged parts of the track, but it's looking good. Let's go racing. We're just finishing up a nitro main, and then I'm up in 35 plus E-buggy B main. I think you can get a bump to the A, so we'll try and see what we can do here. Gonna go with the E-buggy 2.0 for its first main.
Marshall, tout le monde est là?
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Je passe ça dans 10 secondes. 5 secondes.
30
Moins
seconds to
3.
the start of the race.
Et c'est parti, course numéro 3. Donc, après le premier tour, le tour blanc, rose et bleu, c'est le leader Philippe Bego. Suivi par Amy en deuxième.
Broken. Okay, my first round is done with E-buggy. I did strip the spur, as you saw, so the motor mount moved or something, stripped out the spur, so we're gonna try and fix that before the next round. New spur gear, what happened is my motor mount did move. Now I am gonna replace this whole motor mount because I've chewed it up really bad from my mistake with the pinion earlier, but I've got a new spur gear on there and she's looking pretty good. Mesh is set. You want to do a whole rotation of your spur to make sure you got it meshed to the tightest point. 10,000 weight diff oil in the center diff on the EB48 2.0, but don't disregard all this marring. That's my own dumbness. It's going to be 4-wheel drive, 10 scale buggy, A1, and I get 3 chances at this, so there's going to be A1, 2, and 3. Let's see how it works out today.
Everyone's ready. In less than 5.5. Et c'est parti pour le A1 du 4 pattes. 1-10. Après le premier tour, after the first lap, Jordan Miles takes the lead, followed by David Jean deuxième, Kevin Lachapelle en 3, Abou Chapran en 4, Jim Rogers in the 5th position, Rick est en 6e place, puis en 7, Loïc 8, René 9, John 10, Anthony 11, Mercier 12, Philippe 13, Steve Rick 14. 5 minutes to go. Donc il reste 5 minutes.
Oh.
Rick 8, David 9, John 10, Tori 11, Jim 12, Philippe 13 et Steve Rick 14. 1 minute à faire. 1 minute to go.
Non, non, non. Okay, that was something. Oh, that was rough. Okay, 10. The four-wheel drive, I have 2 more heats, A2, A3 on the four-wheel drive 10 scale buggy. Not sure what I'm going to do for that one yet. We're just going to try and drive better. After this nitro main, we're going to go out with the E-buggy in my C-main E-buggy with the EB48 2.0. I've got it fixed up. New Aqua compound JConcepts detox. See how they hold up. Go out there, run this thing. For my last E-buggy run, I'm going to try the Aqua compound detox, brand new, never run tires, because it's getting hot in. So I had been running the blue softs. E-buggy C-main starting in position 10. Let's see how we do. Oh, a lot of traffic. Ah, crap. That was painful.
Watch out!
We're 1 minute long. The order is in first place. We're 3.3 seconds, followed by Mexico.
Pinion came off. Dang. Okay, we better see what happened here. It's gone. The whole pinion's gone. Well, for freak's sakes, that would do it. Okay, that's why I did not finish. Oh, there it is. I didn't lose it. There it is. The Aqua tires worked amazing on the track. It was handling wonderful. I was having a great time until wee, and my pinion fell right off. My bad for not checking the grub before we went up to that race. I checked everything else. I forgot to check the grub screw on the pinion, and that knocked me out. So another DNF, but had fun either way. Yeah, we're about to go out for the third A main, A3, and just have to fix up my servo. So A2 I had a DNF because my servo wire frayed. It got severed, and then I lost signal. So we've cut it down, routed it better. We're gonna go out A3 four-wheel drive buggy. Okay, we're going out for A main 3. Starting position 7th, third chance. See how we do.
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Four-wheel drive A3.
Less than 5. Et c'est parti pour ce numéro 22.
left second. Jordan in second place, 9 seconds behind the lead.
Got me. Dang it. Blew it on the last lap. Lost 2 positions. Rhythm got off, but yeah, good run, man. That was fun. You're so bright. I know when you're coming. I was like, oh, and then I get nervous because I know once you got ahead, I wasn't going to get you again, but that was good.
Marc-André Lemieux, Steve Taylor.
All right, that was 4-wheel drive A3. That was my last race of the day, and we'll just see the results. So the 4-wheel drive race, I did finish in 6th position. I was holding 4th for most of that race, and then that last lap, as you saw, got really messy, and we finished in 6th. But yeah, pretty good. Qualified 7th. Finally finished a race ahead of my qualification spot, which was my goal. That's good. Now, out of the AAA main, finished 10th overall out of 20 drivers, maybe 17 or 20 drivers. So top 10. I was hoping for a bit better, but doing pretty good. This is the first time the .2 has ever been on this track. It's really good. It's significantly stronger. I didn't break anything on this car. It was only electrical issues that I ran into, just a frayed wire. Really good. Racing has finally finished. At least my heats are done. 4-wheel drive is done. We did the AAA main. Finished 2 out of the 3. The middle one, I did have a servo failure, wire frayed, and I lost servo, lost steering. The EB48 2.0, I was a DNF for both of my races, unfortunately, all related to gear train related issues. So I lost the pinion on my second race, and the first race I stripped the spur gear. So that's where we're at with that, but it's running pretty well. My racing is finished for the day, so that's great. I did make it through the whole event. I never missed a heat. I wasn't able to finish every race. I had more DNFs than I was hoping for. The new E-buggy, the 2.0, I was having mostly gear train related issues because of that initial pinion problem that I had, and then I messed up the motor mount. So I'm gonna order whole new parts for that, but I was able to get it working. On my last race with the E-buggy, I did blow the pinion off, so that's a little unfortunate. It was running beautifully. I really like how that car was handling, so I'm very happy with how it is. You know, box stock spec. The only thing I ever did to it was tighten up the servo saver. So just run that servo saver a little bit tighter than how the book tells you to build it. Everything else, box stock spec, is awesome on a big track like that. Worked out really well. All right, guys. So that was my RC racing at the JConcepts 2021 Outdoor Championships. Enjoy this video. Hit that like button if you aren't here. Subscribe if you want to talk to me. Leave a comment down below. As always, thanks for watching. So we'll get some of these a little bit improved for the next event, which should be a Bego race. And yeah, we'll just keep racing throughout the rest of the summer. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.